Hey, good morning, everybody. I am back at the home base, and my goodness, does this feel nice to be here. I have all the stuff right in front of me. There's a million things I'm going to want to talk about, but I know I'll forget many. I was thinking to make a little post-it list, but then I'm like, well, there's no organization to this show. I can just, talk about some of it tomorrow. But yes, we are back from California. We really just kind of relaxed the whole trip away, which was ideal. Now, on the last day, they drug me to Universal Studios, and let me tell you, I like fun things, but I also get motion sickness. Now I can handle roller coasters, but they put me in these like virtual reality, like everything surrounds you, and then they flip you around and all this. So I spent those rides like this. Just shut my eyes, just totally shut down. So I paid whatever it was to enter that park and basically take naps on rides. But it was fun, and we got to see the kids hang out, have a lot of good times. And man, it was just it was a nice trip. Now the weather was great for normal people, but like I said, I missed actual weather. I said that in the comments at least. So I last night, as we landed in New Orleans, which here's another quick story. Landed in New Orleans, got to the top of the parking garage. And I realized I'd had a rental car for a week, and I had no idea where I'd put my keys. So we spent a good 20 minutes searching for the keys until we found them in a little dark corner of the laptop bag. But I really thought we were going to be staying in New Orleans until we could get some new keys. That did not pan out that way. That's a good thing. We got home, got to sleep in our bed and everything. And we also got an incredible lightning show on the way back last night. I'm talking from like, what is that, Lobdell, that area, all the way through to like Bunkie. The lightning was just popping. So crazy drive home, but we made it, and it was beautiful scenery, and my wife did record some of that. Makes me think I haven't looked at that yet. But let's talk about weather. Okay, 63 degrees. We've seen some rain in the area. We had some pretty heavy totals, actually, in some areas down south last night, and that's where I think the emphasis lies for the next 24-plus hours. So temperatures in the 60s, low to mid-60s across the area right now. Here is the radar estimates of what we've had, and you can see there is that heavier stripe of rain down to the south that fell. These are estimate totals, so if you see like very similar totals, they just kind of hit that same little pixel, and they're just going to kind of average things out. So 3/4 of an inch to an inch from Avoyelles through southern Rapides, northern Evangeline, a lot of Allen, and then another heavy stripe to our north with some really heavy rain totals up there in southern Arkansas. And again, I think most of this stuff falls or the heaviest stuff falls in the southern half of the area for the rest of this one, but it is going to rain for everyone, I think, between now and tomorrow afternoon. Looking at the big picture, isn't it cool when my maps advance when I hit the F9 key? I love it. So we have rain and thunderstorms out throughout Texas. We were dodging these on the flight in yesterday, and of course, I love that kind of stuff, and I was mad I was in a middle seat and the guy had the window closed, but I still could feel the bumps, and that's always nice. But thunderstorms going on there southwest of Houston. We'll be watching those, as well as those out in the hill country. Oh, Aunt Kate's here. Hey, how are you doing? My Aunt Kate, lovely lady, and my Uncle Mike, awesome guy, and they had some, golf ball plus sized hail at their house near St. Louis. That's another thing I was doing in Universal Studios, is watching like golf ball to baseball sized hail falling all over my family up in Missouri. So yeah, it was a pretty active weather time while I was gone. I know we saw some bumps here as well, and we're going to see more. So thunderstorms coming in from the west today. I think we miss the widespread rainfall. I think most of the day is okay, and I know Kristen, I promised you some rain this afternoon, but I think I lied. But that's happened before. With the weather, not anything else. Now look at the road conditions here. Last night it was sloppy on the way home on 190. There were parts where I wasn't sure if I was on the road or a river, and you don't have to deal with that right now. So road conditions are quite good, and your day planner shows they will stay that way until perhaps later this afternoon and evening. That's when those thunderstorms come back into the forecast, and we're going to see highs up in the low to mid 70s. More clouds than sunshine for today, and your future temperature is going to show you that we warm up, especially down to the southeast where we could see a little bit of sunshine. Maybe you tick up toward 80 in Baton Rouge, and then overnight tonight we cool off. And that's when I think we get a lot of rain to come into the area. The most widespread rainfall arrives on Sunday morning, and I'll show you that here on the HRRR model. Today, again, scattered spritzes of rainfall, maybe a few storms up along I-20, but overnight tonight we get another big mass of rain. You can see that there's a real concentration of heavy stuff down to our south and to the north. It's weird. I know I don't ascribe to these theories that things split around my house, but it kind of feels that way on this one. And then that wave comes through. So Sunday, as you head to church, as you're in church, as you go to lunch, that's when it looks like the heaviest rain falls. And maybe it sneaks out of here by the time you get out there. But it is going to be a wet morning on Sunday. And for Monday, it looks like any sort of leftover sprinkles don't bring us much. Now, your severe outlook for today, just a marginal level 1 risk coming into the southwestern portion of the area. I don't foresee a lot of severe weather out of this. Instability is really kind of shoved to the south, and that stays that way for tomorrow. There is the chance for a severe storm or two again, especially along I-10, maybe up towards St. Landry and Avoyelles and perhaps Evangeline, Beauregard, Allen Parish. That's where the best chance for a severe storm will be, but it is still pretty low. And this is just for today and tomorrow here. So we have another system coming in later in the week, but for today and tomorrow, I think a lot of us are around an inch in the area, probably a half an inch to an inch and a half with those heavier totals, as I have been harping on down to the south. Okay. Here's your 7-day. It's going to be rainy. It's going to be rainy for probably this evening, especially after midnight. That 70% is generally going to be from late afternoon into the overnight. And then Sunday, that's when our best chance for rain, showers, and thunderstorms comes through. Then Monday and Tuesday is nice and cool. In fact, I think Tuesday morning, we might see some frost in the area. 36 degrees, your forecast low. Those temperatures come back up at night, and we get another round of showers and perhaps some thunderstorms on Thursday. But, you know, we're going through March here, and while we've seen a lot of active weather to the north, the severe weather here has not been terrible. So this is kind of, we're in that heart of our severe season over the next couple of months. So whenever I see a week like this where I don't see a big threat, that is a bonus. Okay, here's what we're looking at beyond this precipitation outlook. We stay pretty much near or above normal, and then we see those temperatures around normal to end the month as well. So we're probably going to see highs, 60s, 70s, and we'll mix in a storm chance or two here or there. As I said, next Thursday there's one, and then I think we get another round a few days after that. All right, let me see the comments. Welcome back. Thank you, guys. I'm so glad to be back. I can't tell you how much, I am a weather freak. I love the bumpy plane ride. I do. I like when you fly into the clouds, and I know that I'm going to be hitting those bumps and everything. I want it controlled, of course. There are a couple of times in my life, like when I got in some mountain wave where I grabbed the seat, and I wasn't a fan of that. But, yeah, it can get too extreme, but I do like the crazy weather stuff, at least, out the window in the distance. I mean, one time we were flying from Dallas to Las Vegas, and we could see the lightning off in the distance from storms for like an hour. It was incredible. All right, that's enough about my life and all that good stuff. I'm so glad to be back. As you can see, I can't stop talking, but I will, and I will, I think, I don't know what the exact schedule is. I know I'm going live for a long time. I'm going again tomorrow. I'm not sure what time exactly that will be, but probably in the morning because we will have some rain showers and storms in the area. So that's the tentative plan and all that good stuff, But thanks for tuning in. I will see you back here tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.